Hey guys, Merry Christmas time. I cannot believe we are just weeks away from Christmas and I am so excited because it is Kyle's first Christmas. Matthew and I went shopping for some new toys for him the other day and I wrapped them and we've got them under the tree and I cannot wait to watch his little face light up as we unwrap presents and play with him. I know I am more excited than he is this year, obviously as his first Christmas, but I just can't get over it. Like, I'm just super excited. So I wanted to share with you all ideas to get for your under 1 year old babies. These are mainly toys that work for babies anywhere from around 3 to 4 months to, I'd say, 10 to 12 months. Kyle's 10 months right now, but I'm sure that there are some of these toys that he will still be playing with when he turns 1 in just a couple months. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe he's going to be 1 in February. Time goes by so fast, guys. Time goes by so fast. Anyway, let's get on with it. Let's talk about baby toys. Okay, so the first item that I have is actually really good for younger babies because this is a soft toy. It's not hard, and that is the what is it called? Infantino Squeeze and Stack Block Set. So I bought these from Walmart about 4 weeks ago and Kyle has had so much fun with these. I stack them up and then he loves to just come over and knock them down. Like, he loves to knock anything down that I stand up. But these are really cool because they're all numbered. They have different things on every side of the square. So they're numbered, they have shapes, they're just textured on a lot of the other sides. There's animals, of course that's the other side that stacks into it, the number. So everything on each side of them, they're super colorful, they're fun for them to play with. Like I said, my son likes to just knock them over, and I know as he grows we'll be able to use them as color tools, as number tools, as shape tools, and just a good learning tool. So yeah, I'd say this is good for even the younger side of the spectrum, around like 4 to 5 months, as they're starting to like really learn to grasp things and feel the different textures and things like that. Okay, so the next one that I have, speaking of things that you can stack and knock over, are the stack cups, which I know you can find these anywhere. You can find them on Amazon, you can find them at Walmart, any store pretty much that you shop at, you can find these, and they're fun. Even though they're simple, you can get a lot done with these. Like I said, I most of all stack them just so that my son can knock them over. But they're very colorful. They have animals on the bottom of each of them. I don't know what that is. Is that a monkey? Yeah, I think that's a monkey. So that's cool. You can teach them about different animals. You can teach them about color. You can even bang them together, which honestly, I know that's so simple, but my son bangs these together and makes a really loud noise and he just gets a kick out of it. It's so funny to watch him play with these and just has so much fun with them. So simple but easy gift. The next toy that my son has had a lot of fun with is the little Tikes Teach Time Triangle. And it is fun because it's basically a huge rattle that has a lot of different things on each side of it. So there's this, which my son likes to just play around, and he uses just his one finger and he'll just sit there and tap at it. And it occupies him for several minutes. Just this one side will. But there's obviously different sides to it. There's the black and white shapes and designs, a mirror, just different textured sides, and then these little things that they can grab and twist around on their wire. So it's fun, it makes a lot of noise, it's colorful, and it's easy to hold on to. He can hold on to any side of it, and it's good. It's a good toy. Another very easy yet good to occupy their time toy is just the little O-ball rattle and roll car. So I know that they make like balls and all sorts of different toys with this kind of, I don't know what you call this, but they can grasp it really easily, especially when they're younger. You know, they can get their little fingers in there and grasp it really easily. And it has the little rattles inside, so it makes a little bit of noise. And my son will just sit there and rock it back and forth, and he has a lot of fun with it. So it's cute, it's fun. I know it comes in different colors if you don't want to get the yellow and red one. And I will have all of these linked below if you're wanting an easy access to each of these. Okay, so the rest of the items that I have are actually all musical. Yes, the rest of them are all musical, and for my son, musical toys are key. He loves things that make noise. He loves things that light up and are bright and are fun and complex. I've noticed that he does not really like things too simple. I know I showed a couple that are fairly simple toys, and they do work, but I've noticed that as he gets older, things that are more complex keep his interest for longer periods of time, which makes sense to me. You get older, you want something more difficult, more challenging, more problem solving. So yeah, so the first musical toy that I have is the Fisher-Price puppy piano, and I'll turn it on so you can kind of see what, there's different levels to it. So there's an ABC, there's a music time, and then there's a Spanish learning setting. So it sings and it lights up, and you can also press his nose. So yeah, it's fun, it's cute, and it's easy to push the buttons, which I don't know why, but my son likes to just press things over and over and over again. It's so funny. Anyway, that's a really, really fun toy. Okay, so this next toy is cute because my father-in-law actually got this for Kyle before he was born. He plays the guitar, and so he wanted to get Kyle a little guitar also. And he got him the PlayGo Baby Rockstar guitar, and it's kind of cute because it plays music, but then you can kind of play the guitar itself to make the music. So it does that, or you can play it. So that's fun. It's really cute. I actually have a lot of different kinds of piano things for Kyle, but each of them are a little bit different in their own way. This one is very basic, but it's fun for him. He likes it. Every once in a while he'll just come over and tap on it and play with it, and it's actually called the Little Tikes Tap Tune Piano, and it has the xylophone sound to it. So it's colorful and it's kind of tingy, but it's not loud. So he likes it, and he'll play with this for a little while too. I think he's starting to kind of grow out of this one again. He's starting to like more complex things, but he'll come back to it every once in a while and play with it. This is really fun. It is the LeapFrog Learn and Grow musical table. So it's got two different settings, and you change the settings by turning over the pages. So there's like an alphabet numerical side to things, and then it will be a just instrumental learning page. So You've got like the guitar, the piano, a banjo, this thing that just turns. I don't think it really makes any music. When you press these, they will do like a drum set. And then this, when you slide it, the trombone, it'll make a trombone noise. And then when you open this up, it'll sing open, close, or up and down. I think it does one other thing, but yeah, this is really good. It'll sing the alphabet, it'll sing the numbers, and it's really fun. It'll sing colors and like do, re, mi, fa. So it's a lot of fun. Another cool thing about this, which you can kind of do this, I think, before baby is starting to stand, but you can actually remove these legs and just set it flat on the ground. So that's kind of handy. Okay, so the last two items that I have are basically one and the same. They're just variations of the concept, which is the walker, which I have a Fisher-Price one and a VTech one. So this Fisher-Price one does not have nearly as much activity as the VTech one, but it's just as good in my opinion because my son likes to play with this one. I keep one in his bedroom when we'll come in here and play, and I keep one in the living room where he has more space to actually walk around. So it's got the piano, it's got a book that he will just sit and move this back and forth. It's got the rattle. I did not realize it was on. It'll do that. It's got a guitar. And this doesn't do anything, but you can just play around with it. Okay, we're good. So there's the Fisher-Price walker, and then the VTech Learning walker, like I said, is a little bit more complex. It's heavier for sure than the Fisher-Price one. This is much heavier, but it's more solid, and I think with it being heavier, it actually provides more resistance while he is just now, like this week, just started using this to walk. He's been grabbing onto like tables and furniture and moving himself, walking around that way, but he's never, until just this week, actually walked across the living room or down the hallway with the walker. So this one, because it's heavier, provides a little bit more resistance, and so it doesn't roll as quickly. A nice thing about this one too is that you can lock the back wheels so that helps even more with it not moving so fast. So anyway, this is really complex. I'm missing a door and a phone. It seems like anybody that I know who has this particular walker is always missing the door and the phone. I don't know why these fall off so easily, but you would think that they'd connect them like they've connected these little pieces, because I've never seen anybody who has not had these parts missing. But so you can pull these off, you can press the buttons on the inside, they'll sing numbers and colors and syllables of music. You can press the count here, I'll turn it on. There's a book and a musical setting, so welcome to our learning farm. We have lots to show you. I woke up at 2 o'clock the other morning and that song was in my head and I couldn't get it out. Yeah. Anyway, so this is fun because while the music is going, when you turn this, it'll actually make the music go faster, and then the music will slow down once you stop doing that. So that's fun. You've got the piano, shows the different colors and the syllables, and then just a few rattle things down there. So this is my favorite and probably Kyle's favorite walker. But what's also nice, kind of similar to well, that was LeapFrog and this is Tikes, so they're actually different companies, but similar to the LeapFrog table, you can take this off and just set it flat on the floor. And I always have a hard time putting it back on. I don't know why. You have to actually pull the lever to get it to go back on, but it's, I mean, like, that's not a problem. You kind of get used to it, but anyway, those are basically the toys that Kyle is really using right now, or has been using for quite a long while. I know that probably most families have a lot of these toys in their house already. So hopefully if you're a grandmother or a brand new parent, or you're planning for a future baby, or you're a sibling that has a nephew or a niece, these are good ideas for you. I think they're perfect toys. I think you cannot go wrong with these. If they're under a year old, I think that your baby would be just happy with these toys, especially if you were down on the floor playing with them. So hopefully this video was helpful. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure your bell notification is turned on so that you're aware anytime I create and upload new videos. Thank you so much for watching. Merry Christmas. I hope you have such a fun time with your family and your little ones. Be safe while you're traveling. Merry Christmas, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.